I think there are wonderful opportunities for medical students at Creighton to learn the core values that will serve them well in the future. And those are values of humanitarianism, egalitarianism, reaching out to those that are underserved, learning how to care for the underserved and for those who have the least in life is going to elevate our entire medical system.
Dr. Richard Deming combines his medical knowledge and indomitable spirit to raise up cancer patients.
As a cancer doctor, I'm honored and privileged to take care of many, many patients. And when I see them, they're at a very critical time in their life. They've just been told that they have cancer. And for patients, that's really like being hit over the head with a 2x4 that really says what they already know, that you're not going to live forever. And a cancer diagnosis reminds someone that maybe they're not going to live as long as they thought they were going to live. So the number one important thing that cancer patients need is a trusting relationship with a physician that they know is going to do everything possible for them, is going to communicate to them in a way that they can understand, and that regardless of what happens, that this doctor is going to be with them on their journey.
He is a leader in professional oncology organizations and is a patient advocate fighting to reduce the burden of cancer through legislation, research, and policy.
Cancer doesn't have to be the end. There is life after cancer, and you can do anything that you set your mind to.
It's kind of hard to talk about Dr. Deming separately from being a doctor and a friend, because he's really both. I know that he will treat everyone with respect. He treats a patient as if their life is just as important as his. He always wanted to know not just about how I was doing with the radiation treatment, but how I was healing. And not just physically, not just from the breast cancer, but how was I healing in every other way as well.
Dr. Deming has scuba dived the Great Barrier Reef, run in the Boston Marathon, cycled across New Zealand, and climbed in the Himalayas. Through the Above and Beyond program, he teaches cancer patients that they can climb mountains.
He pushed me to run dam to dam. He pushed me to do RAGBRAI right after I got done with radiation treatment. And then he pushed me to climb Mount Everest.
What we've been able to do with the Above and Beyond Cancer Journeys is to offer the opportunity for a little bit more adversity, with the understanding that the adversity they're going to face on these journeys of climbing a mountain or riding their bicycle across the United States, that they will undertake this challenge with a team that has a higher priority, and they will come through this challenge just unbelievably enriched by the experience.
By walking with his patients through life's most difficult physical and spiritual journeys, Dr. Deming shows them that no mountain is too high for those who celebrate life.
No one has a clue what they can really accomplish in life. No one has any idea. And unless you reach for something that's beyond the grasp of what you know you can attain, you'll never find out what your potential is.
He just inspires you to move forward and make it exciting. And that's what we all need, is that type of adventure.
Although physically not everybody could be on the trip with us, I wanted to make sure that they were in my hip pocket and they were making that journey. And that really inspired me once I got on the mountain and I had some difficult times. I'm like, no, I'm not doing this just for me. I'm doing this for lots of patients and lots of families. And there were a few times that's what got me through the day. So I wanted to make sure that it was a journey for all of us.
So when we end these journeys, it's not about, climbing a mountain and planting a flag or getting across the finish line. It's about what we learn about ourselves in the journey, the confidence we gain, whether we make it to the absolute top of the mountain or not, and how we appreciate all of those around us. Nobody accomplishes anything by themselves. All of us is better than any of us. And that sense of purpose and connection to our fellow human being is a huge part of all of these journeys.
The Creighton University School of Medicine is proud to confer upon Dr. Richard L. Deming its Alumni Merit Award for 2012.